Good morning, welcome back. I hope you're all okay. Welcome back to Vlogmas, and I'm having a coffee. It's a bit weak. I had to run it through twice and we didn't have much milk left. I should have just put a tiny bit in, but I topped it up with a bit of water to make it frothy, and you know, like in the machine, it didn't work. And I mean topping it up with water, I mean just like the tiniest little drop, but this is not good. David nipped to the shop for me before he went to work to get some milk, so I'm gonna make another coffee in a bit. I've ordered a couple of other bits last night for Abby and I think she'll be well chuffed with them, but I'm so annoyed, right? I've ordered a couple of bits for the girls, like the older girls that they wanted, and I ordered these particular things on the 30th of November, and I'm sure it said like they'd be dispatched in time and stuff for Christmas. I've still not received an email like saying they've been dispatched. To be honest, I don't even know where they're coming from. They could be coming from America, and if they are, there's absolutely no chance. I may as well say where it is because the girls know they're going it anyway. It's the Harry Styles. It's brought out some, oh god, why can't I talk? It's brought out some like serums, like these other bits and bobs, some nail varnishes. I don't know, and they're not cheap, let me tell you. I've had nothing. I did email them with my order number, and I basically just got like a generic one back saying, we've got your order, you'll receive a dispatch email, we're hoping to get them all dispatched within the next 5 days. But you could tell it was just generic. They'd not actually checked my order. They'd just like, I'm guessing they're getting quite a few. But there was some like pre-orders and whatnot, but I'm so annoyed because that's something that they really wanted. Like, they don't really have main presents anymore. Like, I don't know, the girls, especially the older two, they just give me a list and it's mainly just like makeup, clothes, beauty stuff, skincare, Kira likes vinyls and stuff. Like, so there isn't like an actual main present, but because these were like quite expensive, it's took up like a chunk, a bit of the money, because they have like a set amount, and then I tend to go over that set amount anyway. I'd be gutted if it don't come, but I mean, where do they? It's that Pleasing make. I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's like Harry Styles. Anyway, I'll stop moaning. It's 9:20, and we're still just chilling, aren't we, baby? She's all snuggled up. She's just had some milk, bless her, haven't you? You're so cute. Oh, David were out with Corbin last night. He went to see the Spider-Man movie, like the 8:30 at night showing, because that's the only tickets he could get. So obviously we were out quite late, and then they went to, oh, I'm not gonna say it, somewhere to eat afterwards, to have the tea, you know where I mean, begins with an M. And then on the way back, David called at the garage to get some petrol. And David were in pain. Corbin was in the car in the front seat. A truck went by, obviously in the forecourt of the petrol station, and David heard like this noise, like quite a loud noise, and then the truck went and came back to the car, and Corbin said, God, when that truck went by, the car shook. And David were like, what do you mean the car shook? So we got out, and the lorry, I don't really know where I was. I had to clear the SD card, it was full. So David got outside, and yeah, there was a massive like scratch all the way down the car, and then all like the bumper and the grill bits all cracked. So it's gonna all need doing, but yeah, he drove off. The car behind got out of the car and said the lorry did just hit your car. I mean, luckily it was just a bump, and Corbin were okay. It could have been much worse. So David went back into the garage, and the garage basically said that if he came back in tomorrow, which is this morning, the manager was in and he could get the CCTV together and everything to try and work out who it was. But then as they were driving out of the garage, the truck came back round or something. And anyway, David followed the truck. Lorry, truck, is it the same thing? I don't know. But anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? It were a big thing. Followed it and managed to get in front and put the lights on. Managed to actually like get the lorry to pull over. He said basically like, look, you've just bumped into my car. My kid were in it and stuff. and the lorry driver made out that he didn't know. I mean, he took all of his details and insurance details. It's work, he were working, it was a work lorry. He were like, oh, is everything okay, blah blah blah. But like David was saying, like, how could he not have known? Because like David heard the noise from inside the garage, so how the driver of the lorry didn't even hear it, even if they didn't feel like actually hitting something. I don't know. I mean, is it possible? Probably, but yeah, it'll all be on CCTV anyway, so if he tries denying it at some point later on, then it'll be on there anyway. But yeah, David's got all the details and he's gonna have to get that sorted at some point today, because it's probably gonna need an all new like bumper bit on probably. I mean, it's still drivable and everything, but it's gonna need like it's sorting. Are you happy now? Oh good, she's watching Fireman Sam. We've been playing Fireman Sam for ages, like pretending to be Fireman Sam, putting out fires and saving her and stuff. She's so cute. Yeah, they didn't get until gone midnight last night, like hence why Corbin is still in bed and it's like nearly 10 o'clock, but I'm not bothered, I'm letting him sleep, it don't matter. He likes his sleep anyway, to be fair. Oh yeah, something else as well, really exciting today that David's doing. I can, by the time this video goes out, it'll have already happened, so it don't matter, but he's having to keep quiet today, like when it's happening. Basically yesterday he was at the race course in Doncaster with his friend that he's setting up a business with, because his friend Rob is a photographer and he's doing like, I don't know if he's doing video as well or photography for the Doncaster Business Awards, which is like a pretty big thing. I think it's been going for like 20 something years and there's like 700 people attend, and it's obviously like business awards and like everyone and anyone's there within like businesses of Doncaster and stuff. And yeah, David just went in with him just to get a feel of the place and stuff, because he was with him anyway. And the host that was supposed to be hosting the whole event has got COVID. He did a test yesterday and it came back positive, so he obviously couldn't do it. And they've actually asked David to host the whole business awards, like hosting the whole show. So they were like, oh my god, shall I do it, shan't I do it? And I'm like, oh bloody hell, I don't know. Like, this is not something that he normally want to do. It's so different, like picking up a camera like this and talking to a camera is completely different to like doing something like that. That is just like another level. It's absolutely crazy. But anyway, he's decided to do it. Like, these opportunities come up and he has to do it. He'll be able to do it. I wouldn't be able to do anything like that, but like, you know, he would. So all today he's there and he's like rehearsing. They do a couple of like full run throughs and stuff. He's like got cue cards, so like I think there's like 40 odd of them all together. And yeah, he's like hosting the whole thing on a stage in front of like 700 people. There's like entertainment on, like this a 3-course meal. It's like proper like suit and tie type thing. It's just absolutely crazy, but it'd be really, really good for his personal profile as well, and obviously building up his new business that he's doing. So, you know, it's really, really good for him to actually do that. We've got something really exciting coming up on Monday, which I can't wait for. And on Saturday, I'm going Christmas shopping with my mum, so I'll obviously film that. That'll be really exciting. Just get stuff sorted. Yeah. Can't wait. So I just got a smoothie while I'm going to start editing, and I've got in it banana, apple, melon, strawberry and a couple of raspberries. It was definitely the raspberries yesterday that made it really, really like seedy. I've only put about 3 in and it's not bad at all today. Oh, it's so dull. Right, I'm going to do some editing. Are we going through the Smiths book? Yeah, that's like, we need a new one desperately. Look, half of it's missing. So what do you want? Oh, babies.
I took one. I took one at home.
You've got one at home? So this one's just us for milk. I've gone to get some and look at what she's doing. Look at you.
I see.
You want to see? You silly Billy. Do you want your milk?
He's hidden Dolly really well this time.
Crab's playing Plants vs Zombies, doing really well, and I'm still editing, or trying. So whilst Blake is over there messing around doing the pot, look at you, look at your top. You're absolutely soaking. Look So while Blake is doing the washing up, I did change her top earlier on, but she wanted that back on. I'm just watching. I'm just catching up on some YouTube basically, and I'm just watching our friends that we went to see the other day. They've got a YouTube channel, go follow them. Whitby's Loving Life. They're just starting up on YouTube really, finding the feet, doing the videos and stuff. And yeah, I'm just watching one of their videos whilst I've got the washer and the dryer and everything going. She's just dunked my AirPods in water. She did it yesterday or the day before with one AirPod. She just put it in a bottle of water, and now today she's got the AirPods with the case and put it in a bowl of water. So I don't know if they're going to work, but we shall see. Hello. So it's a bit later on now. I am aware that again I've not really done much filming, so I just thought I'd sit down and have a chat when the kids have gone to bed. Blake's asleep in there, Corb's upstairs, and the girls are at my mum's. Abby's coming back. Oh, look at my hair. Abby's coming back down in a bit. So yeah, I grabbed a hot chocolate, so I just thought I'd come and have a chat. How are we doing? How are we doing with Christmas? Are you done yet? Are you all wrapped and ready to go, or are you like me, still running around like a headless chicken? Like, not even, well, I've made a start, I can't say I haven't, and I made a couple of other purchases last night. I'm going to town with my mum on Saturday. Oh, this hot chocolate is so good. Yeah, I'm going to town with my mum on Saturday, so I'll be getting a massive chunk of it then. I'm a bit hesitant now to order online. I think I mentioned it earlier on, especially with the girls, like the older two, some of the other stuff that I don't think is going to come. So I'm a bit like, oh. But there is a few bits on the list that I can get that doesn't involve ordering online. Vlogmas, let's have a chat about Vlogmas. It's really difficult to keep up with people's videos, isn't it, on Vlogmas? I know I'm struggling, and it's just so difficult when everyone's bringing out content every single day. Even like me making the content, I've been very slack this year. I know last year I did it, and I did it to the best of my ability at that time, and I know this year I could have done a lot better, but it turns out I actually did a lot better last year. Like every day near enough. There might have been the odd day where it was just a vlog and nothing much Christmassy, but most days, 9 times out of 10, I was doing something Christmassy on the vlogs. I ordered craft stuff, we got stones out the garden, we baked. I say baked because it were like already pre-made mixes from the Asda and stuff. We baked down at my mum's house, we did a gingerbread house. We did, I can't remember, but we did all the stuff, and yeah, it was more Christmassy and Vlogmasy. And I'll be honest, this year, oh, I don't know what's happened. I don't know, I feel like I'm pulling teeth. Like, I'll be honest, I've found it a bit of a struggle. Last year, I did hit a wall, like in the middle, and it were a bit difficult, but I kind of ploughed through, and I still carried on. I mean, I'm still going to do it, and there is going to be some good vlogs coming up. It doesn't help that a couple of things that we've had organised have been cancelled, and I know there is something that's been rebooked, but yeah, there's a couple of things that we've just not been able to do, and we've not really got out much anyway. But I've not even made, that's not really an excuse, I've not even made the effort. I don't know what's happened. I don't know where it is. I've just found Vlogmas hard this year basically, like, and I can't quite work out why. Maybe it's because I've been lazy and I've not put the effort in. Maybe that's it. And I've just I had ideas. Mid-November, I was like, I'm doing Vlogmas. I remember saying it on a vlog. I'm gonna do Vlogmas. I've got 2 weeks to plan. I made a bit of a list, and I ain't planned. And I need to pull my socks up. I am gonna do some of these videos that I've got. Like, I want to do like stuff like eating Christmas food for, I mean, I know people have done this, but eating Christmas food for the day, like for 24 hours. I really, really want to, and don't hold me to it because I might not do it, but I really want to try and do the 10,000 calorie food challenge, but Christmas edition. I really want to do that. I went down to the Asda the other day actually with the kids, like intending to buy stuff for that challenge, and then the kids started running riot. It all went out the window, and I just ended up getting like the basics. But yeah, maybe this weekend when I'm in town with my mum, I may grab a few bits, and yeah, and may do that. What do you think? Would that be enjoyable? I think that's what, this is it with Vlogmas, isn't it? It needs breaking up with videos like that, with, like, you do your vlogs that's got a bit of Christmassy stuff in it, but then I think it needs breaking up with videos, like a food video with Christmas stuff in it, or with like gift ideas and just different stuff like that. Like, typical now I'm sat here talking, I can't think off the top of my head, but you know what I mean. And I've just not done that really. I think the only video I've done in Vlogmas was day one, and that was showing all the advent calendars. I think apart from that, is it all vlogs that I've done? I know I showed you some of Blake's toys, but that was within a vlog and that was just terrible lighting. This velvetizer is the best thing ever, it really is. They've done a coffee machine now as well. Oh, I don't need one, I've already got 3 coffee machines, but just saying. What else can we chat about? What should we talk about? Have you got any New Year's resolutions? Do you make New Year's resolutions? I think it used to be a really big thing, didn't it? Like making New Year's resolutions, like people would always be like, I'm gonna start going to the gym, go on a diet, blah, blah, blah. And then you just don't do it, do you? And then I think in recent years, it's become more of a trend to kind of be like, I'm not making any New Year's resolutions, I'm just gonna carry on being the best I can be and all this, like, I don't know. To me, it's just a bit of light-hearted fun. Like, it's no big deal. Like, I like to say, right, I might do this, or it's just a bit of, just gives you a bit of motivation, doesn't it, just to like do something. Just for me, the cliche usual, like I was gonna start doing healthy eating and doing some home workouts and stuff with the personal trainer that David uses, but like doing it in a home setting rather than going to the gym. Yeah, something messed up with the app, and then I'm like, I'm gonna be doing some videos. It's gonna mean some heavy eating in December, and I mean, I'm not going to be massively strict like David and like with the protein and all stuff like that, but I think on days that I'm not filming any foodie type videos or whatever, like just change your habits, eating healthy and stuff, just being more conscious about what I'm eating really, and not just shovel in. I eat way too much chocolate, way too much. I just pick all day, and some days I'm like my mum does exactly the same. She'll just pick and pick and pick at stuff, and then she'll not like want a main meal. And like the older I've got, I do that a lot now. So yeah, I think doing something like that and just get exercising and moving more really, getting out more, getting out into the fresh air. Yeah, just, I don't know, stuff like that. But I'll have a think about that actually, and I might do a video come New Year on New Year's resolutions and stuff. But anyway, do you know what? I think I'm gonna go. You can tell that my my Vlogmas is doing rubbish, like my views have dipped massively. Like, I mean, I know people's views tend to dip a bit anyway, because people, like I say, people can't keep up. But yeah, it doesn't help that I'm not really doing Vlogmas stuff as well, really, I suppose. I need to book my ideas up, don't I? I think I'm gonna go, because this is gonna be an absolute nightmare to edit. I hate editing long clips like this of me rambling. Thank you so much for watching and listening to me drone on. If you've listened to me drone on this far, I don't know. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Bye!